Yeah, it's pretty far away. I normally have it closer. Yeah. Oh, I'm also in Battle.net chat, so maybe that has something to do with it. Interesting. Well, no, I'm saying like my mic is boosted in Battle.net chat. So I don't know. Let me get out of that for a second. Yeah, let me see. Okay. How about now? Do I sound the same? Okay, cool. So it has nothing to do with Battle.net chat. Okay. All right, so Facebook shout out. Oh, you know what? Let me get in Twitch chat. And let me see what's going on here. Oh, there's an alarm bot? Awesome. Very. All right, let me see. Isn't that crazy? We need to get a special guest on for next week. That would be pretty cool. 200? 200 special guests. All right. All right, I'm not seeing a Facebook, but let me go to Twitter. We might have one on Twitter. Wingman, what's up? Whoa. My wife's flipping out. Let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back. Dude, I am not your big brother. Why is Zero calling me his big brother?
Okay, there we go. I got it fixed. I can hear me.
I thought we had all the audio problems fixed.
Yeah, we do.
Had this.
We fixed. They're all done.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
I was saying, if Big Brother comes on and we're still talking, are you going to leave us, Zarok?
All right, let's see. And what's up? So this week is 199. Next week will be 200. So if you guys have anything you would like us to say, tweet at us, email us, send me or Steve a text message, and let us know what you want us to say on our 200th episode. I'm scared to say no holds barred.
You can say it. Doesn't.
I think we've already established
it doesn't
we'll
mean
say
much.
Just about anything.
Hey, you know what I was able to craft for the very first time, which I know I'm a little behind on?
Warcraft podcast. What?
Yeah.
What happened? Why is he saying it's a? Did I do something?
Nothing at all. You know what? I was, you know what I was able to make? I was able to craft for the very first time.
What'd you craft?
I can now make a Blingtron 5000.
Oh, sweet, dude. Good job.
Yeah, it's only 5,000, but
oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh, that's.
I'm
funny.
waiting on you. Okay, what's in Blingtron? Geary.
I had a feeling. Well, I was like, why is he asking that? And I said, I bet Vestidius is in the world of Warcraft.
Yeah,
so after the show
doing my
tonight,
crafting.
Yeah, after we record tonight, we're gonna get online and play some WoW. So we want to do some stuff and get ready for the expansion dropping in a few months, weeks. I don't even know. It's a month out, right?
No, it's like 2 weeks.
What? I thought it was September. Is it August?
No, it's August.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you don't have as much time as you think you did.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Rez and I got a mount this morning, and we're working on our second mount right now.
What mount?
So, the one that you can only get during the intro event.
Is it something you can help me with? Because I don't have it.
Well, I mean, it's just a simple quest line that you have to do.
Oh, okay. Just to
it starts in Stormwind. Yeah. So, did you guys see Avantes is running a Hearthstone booth at Gen Con? Dude, I'm so proud of him. When I saw he was putting a like little gym and workout place in his new house, and then he was trying to exercise and stuff, I thought, this is awesome. And now he's running. That's great. Just make sure you get the right shoes. I actually pronate a lot, so I had to buy some special Brooks shoes for my feet when I run, or else my knees will get all tore up. So Zeroshio, tell him if he's going to run that he needs to why is your palm in your face? I'm so confused. Tell him to be careful. I'm proud of him, but be careful.
He's resting his head, because running's a lot of work.
That's what. Yeah,
resting his head.
Zeroshio,
yeah, he's resting his head in his hand because it takes a lot of thought to understand all the things you're throwing at him, concepts.
Anne says she's grumpy. They're going to Gen Con this year. I went last year.
Gen Con, man.
What's Gen Con? I'm not familiar.
It's where they con you out of gens.
All the gens meet up.
Tabletop gaming convention.
I've done tabletop gaming. Yeah. So we used to play Monopoly and Clue and Uno like a lot, like religiously, until my wife got mad because I started cheating. You bought WoW TCG packs? Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. I organized a lot of my WoW TCG cards the other day in hopes that Rez would come down and we could play. Yeah. All right. We should talk about Hearthstone because I could talk all night. Okay, I'm going to close out of this. Let me see. Who is this Mecha Zeroshio? I already don't like him. Mecha Zeroshio. Doesn't he know that my wingman is Zeroshio and you can't copy Zeroshio? Even if you are a mech. What? No way. That is cool. Where is Gen Con?
Indianapolis.
Oh, I got family in Indianapolis. Unfortunately, that's a long way from here.
He's flying in the day. Okay, let's get it going.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got
let's do it.
We got a lot to cover.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Downloaded all the cards. I think we're good.
Okay. Hit record.
Okay.
Welcome to Legend of the Innkeeper. I'm Bassidius.
And I am Espo.
Welcome, and thank you for joining us. This changing of a old moment into a new moment. This is the last time we're going to have a one in front of our number.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought we were both getting fired.
Yeah.
You know, because we're both old.
We got fired a long time ago. We just keep showing up.
That's right. So annoying we are. Dude,
Yo.
I surpassed you in gold.
What?
I'm going to start. Here's my week. I surpassed you in gold. 4,600.
Look at you.
4,600. Later on, I'll tell you how I did that.
You cheated.
But for right now, well, a little bit. But right now, I will just say 4,600 gold. However, I am disappointed in myself with Druid wins because last week I had 358. This week, a whopping 360. I got 2 wins in 1 week. I will say I have not played the Hearthstone much this week. I was, besides being in the doctor for an infection in my leg again.
Oh, Espo, really?
We got a lot of rain here, dude. So it's been crazy working on the farm. So, you know, just working and just having issues. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on antibiotics. We're good. You know, I got 2 legs, dude. I told you that before. What was it? 6 months ago when I almost lost my leg. It'll happen. Yeah. So, but thanks, Ann. I will get better soon. Actually, I'm already better. I'm on antibiotics. I'm good to go. Dude, we had the month. The season flipped over. The month flipped over. We are now in August, and I finished the month at rank 14. Didn't get to play a lot last month, so I only made it to 14. A little bit disappointed, but gonna come out strong. I want to finish the Witchwood at least at 14. That way I can start under the 15 mark with the new cards, because I'm gonna be crafting some crazy stuff.
I see what you're saying, because you know you're not gonna be seriously pushing the ladder. You're wanting to get down there so that way you can goof off and have fun.
Exactly. So in theory, by this time next week, I want to be rank 15 or better. That way, wait. Just experiment.
This time next week, what's the big deal about that?
It's 200, dude.
Oh, okay. Is that all? Good.
Yeah, that's all. We're going to be the 200th episode.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So nothing else is happening on next week, right?
Dude, so speaking of stuff happening, they had the final card reveal, and I didn't know it was going on.
I didn't either. And Reddit is blowing up.
So busy that I forgot about it, right? And my phone starts blowing up, and I'm like, I'm at work. And I'm like, okay, all right, let me see. And it's, of course, my man, day 9. And I was like, oh. So I watched it. And I watched it. And I watched it. I paused it, drove home, watched it. Yeah. But I was texting back and forth with Rez. And yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. So Rez and I actually watched it together. I don't know if it was on delay or live, but it was pretty long. So we had a chance to see a few of the decks being played together. And oh yeah, I can speak for Rez. We're in love with these cards. It's insane. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so much fun. So that was my week. How are you?
Well, as you already revealed, I didn't move much on my card numbers, but I have 45-40, which for me is fantastic. I mean, that's way ahead of where I was last.
Dude, I'm super expansion. Proud of you, man.
So I've actually pulled it off this time around. I'm not done yet. I hope to get a little bit more out of it, maybe get closer to 5,000. I'd like to go over 5,000, but I don't know that will happen.
That's always been our goal, 5,000. At least for me. I know you have had the goal, but I think this is the first time you're going to meet it, because you'll meet it, dude. You will.
I got to play it.
We have a week.
Yeah, but I got to play. There's two problems.
You've got 7 days.
Well, here I got two issues.
Okay. Okay.
The first one is that in a few weeks there's a new expansion launching for another game, World of Warcraft, and there's a lot of preparation that comes with that. So
I don't believe you. What is this World of Warcraft?
Yeah, you know it is. You're just as into it as I am, and the problem is that they keep adding things you can do before the launch happens that you can only do before the launch happens, and after the launch happens, it's no longer available, which makes it more reason to get in there and get these things done.
Wait, are you talking about the Hippogriff and the Plague Bat that Rez and I already have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I got to get that done. So I want that done. It comes out, by the way, on the 13th.
Well, if you are listening to us live right now, we are actually going to try to get together after the podcast recording tonight and play some of the World of Warcraft. So,
well, see,
this week, dude,
I'm not done.
You gotta get some gold.
The other problem is that a game I really, really enjoyed 2 years ago when it launched, that kind of went down, and I kind of quit playing. And they did a big update, and I've been extremely involved in that update. It's No Man's Sky. I think you might remember me talking about this a long time ago.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Club Penguin.
No, they moved to iOS. I don't play that anymore. So
we talked about it a little bit last week.
So last Thursday, I think it was Thursday or Wednesday, they released a new update for that. And when they did, remember the dates here. It was a week ago. I had 64 hours into the game at that point. I just looked it up. I have 106 now.
Wait, you played 40 hours in 1 week? That's a full-time job.
Yes.
Dude, No Man's Sky is a full-time. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to play a game that's a full-time job. If you're trying to sell the game to me, fail.
Here's why.
I will not buy this game.
I start playing, and then, like say 7 o'clock in the afternoon, I got back from work. I was just gonna do a few things. I get involved, and then I look down at my clock, and I realize it's 1:30 in the morning.
You go AFK a lot.
No.
Dude, we gotta have an intervention.
And then the next night, the same thing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, they added so much stuff to it. It's so much fun right now. It's a nice diversion. It's an easy to kind of just freeform. It's a beautiful game, but
yeah.
So I've been having fun with that, and that's kind of pulled me away a little bit from all kinds of different things. So having all these things happening at the same time is like, stop. There's too much, not enough time. So
okay,
that's what I do. Is I bounce around a lot. So
how about,
I will see what I can do. At least it's mobile, so that way I can pull it out when I'm at the doctor or whatever else. I can try and snag in a game or two and get a couple wins.
Golden Hero. Did you make it? Mage?
Oh, no. I was 376 last week. I'm at 379. So I got one more win than you did.
You're catching. You're getting ahead of me further. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I was until I looked at your numbers, but
yeah, right. I was confused too.
But I did only finish at rank 20 last month, which I guess that shows I'm a casual player.
So tell me this: at rank 20, if you finish, you start at rank 20, right? Because you can't lose stars.
You're rank 24.
Ouch! No.
Yep, I'm rank 24 now.
What if you end up at rank 24? Do you end up at rank 28?
I don't know. I haven't been there. Probably 25. I think it's 25. I think you go down to 25 max, even though 30 is the beginning.
You boot the game up and it just shows a giant dumpster.
Actually, I got it and opened the crate and it goes, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, no. You got your card back, though, right?
Yes, I
did.
Got
5 wins.
I did.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, how about today, dude? Rez and I were playing the Hearthstone, and he was like, dude, I can't spectate you. I can't spectate anybody else. I can't challenge anyone. And I'm like, oh, dude, you got to reboot, man. And, so I'm messing around playing my ranked games. And then I thought, well, you know what? Rez hasn't played in a while. I bet he needs to update. And I said, Rez, did you update? He says, yeah, I literally just updated before I tried to challenge you or spectate you. And I said, wait a second. So I rebooted the game and there was an update. Dude, today we got an update.
Yeah.
12.0.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was the problem, is that he was running 12.0 and you weren't.
I was like, there's no way Rez is updated and I'm not. But that was the case.
Oh my.
It was it was pretty crazy. So
12.0 did hit, and with it comes all the pre stuff they need to get in the game for the expansion. And good information about this is that with this expansion, it's going to go, all those changes we talked about last week are live in this patch as well, and everything in there is ready for the game to launch next week. A few things that are coming with the expansion. One, when you log in for the very first time, you get 3 free packs and a random class legendary minion or hero card for free. What?
Dude, are you okay?
What?
You changed your hairstyle.
Oh.
You're very, very small.
My camera went away.
What's going on?
That's weird.
No. Yeah, it was kind of strange. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the patch went through, and
yes,
yeah, cool stuff. We had already known what was going to happen with most of the stuff. Yeah, there you are. Hey,
yeah.
Good job. But yeah, so cool stuff going on. I think on top of the patch, obviously we got yesterday was the Tavern Brawl.
Yep.
So I got the new Tavern Brawl yesterday.
But wait, there's more stuff that's coming with this. Hold on.
More.
Gotcha. So you get the 3 free packs, but also on August 21st, we're gonna start having the Puzzle Lab opening, which is the single player experience that they're gonna add to this, and that has over 100 challenging puzzles in the Puzzle Lab. But also, if you log in after the Puzzle Lab launches, then you get 3 more free packs. So a total of 6 packs and a random class legendary minion or hero for free for this expansion.
And I think we knew about the random class legendary, I think, but we didn't know about the 3 packs, but it's kind of expected now. Like you and I, we speculated early on that, okay, so, you get the bundle, 50 packs, save 5,000 gold, get 50 packs. And then what? We end up with either 10 or 12 free packs by that first day.
Yep.
So, yeah. So this doesn't surprise me. I think it's cool. I still feel like they're going bigger with giving free packs than they used to. Back in the day, I felt like they were kind of not giving us as many, but there are a lot more cards now in the entire set. Not just this expansion. This expansion, obviously, 130 some, I think.
135.
Yeah, so same as, the other ones, give or take a few. But the whole collection is bigger now. So I feel like they're helping us out by giving us, more packs.
Well,
Yeah.
the also with this, they mentioned in the show notes, the patch notes that there's a new chili celebration coming. They're kind of calling, I think, the Days of the Frozen Thrones. And with that, it's going to be new quests with huge rewards, a free golden card, and a new Tavern Brawl celebrating Death Knights. So we'll get to know more details on that as soon as that hits.
Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Okay, well, I don't want to delay much because we got a lot of cards to talk about.
Well, luckily, the Tavern Brawl was a repeat. Valera's Bag of Tricks. Really cool for new players. You just go in, choose a class. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. So
my first game, I won because the guy quit on me, even though I was about to beat him.
I got my pack. Actually, I got my pack versus Ringo.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I think it was Ringo or Iron Piper. But great for new players. Good stuff. Let's talk about some.
Before we do that, I want to read our emails first because we got 2 really cool emails, and I want to put them emphasis on those because we tend to go along with cards, and this way we don't have to neglect that at the end. So, first email is from Benjamin. He said, "I emailed you about daughters being on the podcast being neat since he also has a daughter a while back. His daughter is now 9 months, so it'll be a while for her to play. LOL." I've been trying to get ahead on Gold each expansion over the last few years. Did similar to what you talked about in the last episode, and I think it was the one before last because it got lost in the mail. So my name is also Benjamin, so apparently we're savers. So here's what he has at the moment, and he started to save the first couple weeks of Witchwood. 7,500 gold.
Sweet.
Right?
That's a lot of packs.
And 18,000 dust. I think he's set. He does also.
How you guys do it.
And he also wants to let you know, Espo, that he crafted his very first golden.
Oh.
And it was a legendary during the first few days of Witchwood.
Shutterwalk.
Right.
Yeah. So Shutterwalk, probably almost so close to being the whiz-bang of Witchwood. Because, when you play Shutterwalk, he plays all the battle cries. And you could make some golden cards with that.
Oh,
of course, not as many as Whizbang.
Right.
Which I guess next week I got to find 3,200 dust. So.
Well, he says I too will dust any goldens I have, 2 of standard ones. But since I usually don't have a lot of dust, I play with the golden until I want to craft. And that is my extra stash of dust. Anyway, I think you should craft the golden legendary. I think I may also 18 random fully golden decks. If that's not fun guaranteed, what is?
Yeah, that's so true. So true. In fact, I will say it this week. I am crafting the golden whiz-bang.
Nice.
After watching the final card reveal and seeing whiz-bang in action, because day 9 was like, all right. So I got to try this, and just seeing it in action, I got to do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that next week. It'll be my first golden that I've actually crafted. I've never even thought of crafting a golden. I actually had, and I know I've said this before, I had a golden Dr. Boom.
I know.
And immediately dusted
I know.
it.
It's a shame.
Because I had the regular version. I didn't need it.
That's like the very first Fireside Gathering I went to in North Carolina, north side of town. I took Ariane with me, and she and I showed up at this coffee shop up near Ann in that area. And one of the guys that was there's only about 5 guys there, 5 people total, had opened a pack just then, and he got a golden Deathwing. I was so envious. Oh,
that's your card, dude.
And then he disenchants it right then.
Nice.
I was like, it crushed me. So, anyways, second email real quick. Congrats on your great show. I've been listening for a while since Old Gods, and really enjoy the focus on just the fun side of Hearthstone. It took me a while to figure out what kind of Hearthstone player I was. I am very competitive. I read up on the meta, study the best decks, and have a pretty decent win rate, but I don't spend enough time in the game to hang in with the rank 4 Legend Club. So I guess it makes me a casual player. I love the solo content, the Tavern Brawl, aka Espo mode, and just discovering cool interactions and combos I can share with friends. Your fun and casual personalities really fit this niche. Keep up the good work. I do have a suggestion. I think it would be great if you took 5 to 10 minutes at the end of each episode to do a top 5 list. What are your top 5 classic legendaries, top 5 Witchwood art, top 5 battle cries, top 5 dungeon run encounters, etc.? You could tease which top 5 you're going to be doing next week and let the community chime in. You could each count down your top 5 and then maybe share the community's top 5. This would give us more of your personality, fun and casual, like we haven't already. Give us something to anticipate for the next show and give the community another thing to discuss during the week. All done.
I like it.
Andy,
I like it.
Andy, too awesome. Yes, Andy, you are too awesome.
Yeah, that's all. Andy, that is awesome. Yeah, Benjamin and Andy are awesome. Thank you guys so much.
So yes, I love the idea. I think that's something we can incorporate. We did something similar to this a while back, a couple expansions ago, where we picked our favorites out of each of those classes and such. But we'll try and start that. And I didn't want to do it before this expansion because we were so far into this. Maybe we'll start next week or so.
So there's no maybe. I'm putting it in the template right now.
There you go. Okay, we'll see.
I'm going into the template right now. So I will let you.
You've created a monster.
I'll let you switch over to the card viewing while I mess with the template real quick.
Okay, great. Well, here we go with our cards. There's a bunch of them. So I can't believe there's been so many released in the last week. I thought we'd have a chance to split it between this week and next week, but nope, not quite so lucky. Anyways, our first one is the Fireworks Tech. A Hunter card, 2 mana, 2/1 minion. Battle cry, give a friendly mech +1/+1. If it has a death rattle, trigger it.
No, this is really interesting.
Oh yes.
So you're given a mech +1/+1, but then you're also triggering its death rattle.
Yes. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's neat.
Yep.
This is a crazy card.
Okay, moving on because we don't have time to dilly-dally.
Yes.
Mechanical Whelp, a 6 mana 2/2 mech, but it has a death rattle. Summon a 7/7 mechanical dragon.
Yeah, give a friendly minion +1/+1 and trigger its death rattle. So on turn 8, you're getting a 7/7 and a 3/3.
Yep.
And a 2/1.
No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, not bad.
Cool. Crystal Smith Kangor, 2 mana, 1/2 minion, paladin minion, divine shield, life, steal. Your healing is doubled.
This is interesting.
He's the legendary, by the way.
I like this. Yeah, he's the. Didn't we have a crystal giant or a crystal something in the last expansion or the one before that? The paladin legendary, because I remember pulling it. Anyway, I like this guy. Even paladin, will it make a comeback? But this guy's pretty cool. Heal it in. We could run heal it in.
Yeah, definitely. That's true. Next up is a mage spell, Shooting Star, 1 mana. Deal 1 damage to a minion and the minions next to it.
That's kind of cool. Little
zappity zap.
Yeah, that's neat. I like that. Little anti-aggro. And only 1 mana.
Yeah. Cosmic Anomaly, Mage Elemental, 4 mana, 4/3, spell damage +2.
Whoa. Wow, Shooting Star's looking a lot better with that card.
True. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Like good stuff.
Good combo.
They're both common cards too.
So we'll have plenty of them. That's good. Okay, here's our priest legendary, Zarok, Master Cloner. 6 mana, 5/5 minion, death rattle. If you've cast any spells on this minion, resummon it.
Interesting.
Does it keep its enchantments?
So as long as you buff it, it gets resummoned.
Yes.
So they talked about this in the card reveal, but I can't remember what they said.
Well, then that's not going to do us any good.
Yeah, it does us no good at all. So that's
thanks.
one we'll
Thanks
have
for
to
that.
Experiment with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on, then we got the Shrink Ray. It's a Druid spell, 5 mana, set the attack and health of all minions to 1.
For 5 mana. At first, it seems kind of a steep cost, but maybe not.
But it depends on what's on the board. So
yeah, that's true. You could really hurt some big minions.
Okay.
All right.
Legendary rogue minion, Myra Rutspring, 5 mana, 4/2 minion, battle cry. Discover a death rattle minion, also gain its death rattle.
This
that.
is crazy town.
Yeah, it is.
This is crazy town. I really like this. This expansion kind of is reminiscent of Nax.
Yeah.
Nax was when we really started seeing a lot of the death rattle with the Undertaker. We're seeing a lot of death rattle stuff in this expansion, and I like it. Death rattle, one of my favorite concepts in the game.
Okay, next up is the Voltac Burst. I don't know. Voltaic. Okay. 1 mana shaman spells. Summon 2 1/1 sparks with rush. Overload 1.
This is an interesting card. I like it. You have like a mage spell on a stick. So you kind of throw those, and it can only hit minions. Throw those little guys out there.
Yeah.
Possibly buff them. I don't know. It's pretty cool though. I like it.
Okay, power word replicate. Priest spell, 5 mana. Choose a friendly minion, summon a 5/5 copy of it.
Yep.
Nice.
I'll be running this.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, with all the death rattle stuff, come on.
Right?
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Okay, the juicy Psycho Melon or Psych Melon. 4 mana Druid spell. Draw a 7, 8, 9, and 10 cost minion from your deck.
Yeah, there you go. You're back to being on curve after being off. So you go off curve, then you're like, okay. Turn 6, you just toss this out, and then you got to turn 7, 8, 9, and a 10. GG. That's pretty cool.
Here's a neutral Augmented Elic. 3 mana, 3/4 beast. Whenever you shuffle a card into a deck, shuffle in an extra copy.
Yeah, I like the art on this. This is pretty cool.
Now, the key on this text, whenever you shuffle a card into a deck, shuffle in an extra copy.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about cards that do things negatively to your opponent. Like puts in a mine or something that's a negative effect to your opponent.
Yeah, so the warrior legendary, it shuffles a burrowing mine into your opponent's deck that when drawn does 10 damage. So you put 2 of those in there. Or I mean there's multiple cards that shuffle. Weasel Tunneler.
Right.
I mean all kind of stuff going on. Let me see. We have the Darkness. So you're shuffling candles. So yeah.
That's a good one to combine this.
So tell me this then. You play this and then you play Darkness and it shuffles 3 candles into your opponent's deck. So does it shuffle 6?
Yeah.
Because whenever you shuffle a card,
good question. And maybe it only does one more. No, it might be 6. That's a good question. I bet it's 6.
You're shuffling 3.
Yep.
So does it trigger? I don't know. Another experiment we got. Lots of experiments. I like it.
Gee, I
it
wonder
goes
why.
right along with the experiment.
You mean research
expansion.
and science.
Science. We can do some research science.
Okay, next up is the Necrom Blade. 3 mana, 3/2 blade. Death rattle. Trigger the death rattle of a random friendly minion.
Yep. Good stuff.
That's a cool blade, though. It looks awesome. Okay, Thunderhead. That's why I'm calling you today. You're a Thunderhead instead of a Knucklehead. 4 mana, 3/5 elemental. After you play a card with Overload, summon 2 1/1 sparks with rush. Of course, this is a shaman.
I like the sparks. Sparks are cool.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay. Storm Chaser. 4 mana, 3/4 elemental battlecry. Draw a spell from your deck that costs 5 or more.
Look at that, dude. See, they're making sure we're on. You know, because they realize these guys don't know how to make their own decks. They
Right.
don't know how to, you know.
Just as long as you
Actually,
put a spell in your deck that costs 5 or more.
They saw how bad we were drawing, and they were like, "Wow, these guys can't draw worth a crap. Let's help them out a little bit."
Next up.
And it's an elemental.
Yes, it
like
is.
that.
Neutral Replicating Menace. 4 mana, 3/1 mech. Magnetic. Death Rattle. Summon 3/1/1 Microbots.
It's like Max and GBG had a baby, and it was Boomsday.
Got it.
Awesome.
Security Rover, Warrior card. He's a 6 mana, 2/5 mech. Whenever this minion takes damage, summon a 2/3 mech with taunt. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just keep doing damage to this dude, and he keeps summoning taunt minions.
I do like how they're sticking with the damage your own minions benefit thing with Warrior.
Yes.
That is cool. They've always stuck with that, and I like it. I like that they keep that going because that's a neat mechanic. It's really cool. And this guy, 5 health, so you're able to hit him a few times and get a 2/3 mech with taunt. Good stuff.
When you play him, does he say security alert? Security alert.
We were in there today. Rez and I were in Morrigan today.
No,
Yep, and
Morrigan.
I heard it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, this is a crazy card. Mechathune.
Wow.
10 mana, 10/10 mech. Death Rattle. If you have no cards in your deck, hand or and battlefield, destroy the enemy hero.
I think you're gonna die trying to play this.
Yeah.
I like it though. This concept is fun.
Wait a second. Didn't we have a rogue card just recently that gets rid of your entire deck?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So it's a 5 mana spell. Draw the rest of your deck. I think. Is that it?
Yeah.
So you draw the rest of your deck. Yeah.
Draw the rest of your deck. Use it before turn 10. Well, use most of it by turn 9 if you can play this on turn 10.
I mean, you've got a lot. You got to build your deck around this. And you've got a lot of cards to play. Even if you draw your whole deck, that's a lot of cards to play.
And hope you don't destroy this one.
Yeah, and hope you don't die beforehand.
Yep.
So, but
experiments.
If we get it off, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
It'll
is.
definitely be fun, guaranteed. So we're gonna have to do it.
Okay, Reom Vial, 5 mana rogue spell. Trigger friendly minions death rattle twice.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, there's a lot to that.
Right?
But what? No, it wouldn't work if Mechathune was on the board, though. You can't trigger his death rattle because his death rattle is you have to have nothing on the battlefield.
Yeah, so you can't. Yeah.
So you can't trigger his death rattle. They worded that well to keep that from happening.
Yeah, somehow you would have to get Reom Vial. You'd have to play Cthulhu, right?
You couldn't get these to work together.
Or not Cthulhu. So you could play Mechathune, right?
You can't. But you'd have to kill Mechathune for Mechathune's trigger to work. They worded it. They worded it perfectly.
That's the idea. Death rattle. Yeah. Trigger friendly means death rattle twice. Oh, so it just triggers it. It doesn't kill him. Yeah. There you go.
So it doesn't trigger it.
Yeah.
Because it has to have that. I'm not quite dead yet, is what he's saying.
Yeah. I'm not dead yet.
Okay. Moving on. Dream Petal Florist. Oh, gosh, so squishy, this one. She's a florist, you know.
Dude, that's when I saw this card, I was like, oh, Squishy's going to dye her hair green.
She's done it before, so. 7 mana, 4/4 Druid minion. At the end of your turn, reduce the cost of a random minion in your hand by 7. That's insane.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, don't want to leave this thing on the board for long.
I like it.
Wow.
Good stuff.
So you're guaranteed to get at least one of your cards reduced by 7. Man. Warlock card, the Solarium. 1 mana, draw 3 cards at the end of your turn, discard them.
Dude, this is one of the legendary spells.
Yes.
So in this expansion, we are seeing legendary spells. Not necessarily the first time we see them, but the first time they're actually in a set where you can collect them. They aren't made by another card. Yeah, I'm super excited for these. The Solarium looks pretty cool. 1 mana, dude. That's awesome. So turn 10, you could play this and play all 3 of the cards you draw. That way, hey, you're not discarding them because you played them. Yeah.
As Zeroshio mentions, Warlock Quest.
Yeah. So the Warlock Quest is you have to discard cards. So you play this on turn 1, and or not turn 1, but play the quest on turn 1, turn 2, or coin this out. You're already 3 cards ahead of the game for the quest. So, yeah. Good job, Zero. You broke it.
Okay, Arcane Dynamo. 6 mana, 3/3 minion, Battlecry. Discover a spell that costs 5 or more. It's a neutral. That would be cool.
The card art on this is neat, too. I like that. Giant jellyfish.
Next up, Meteorologist, Mage. Minion, 6 mana, 3/3 minion, Battlecry. For each card in your hand, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So a maximum of 9 damage.
Yeah.
Maximum, because you would play this card and then that would...
Dude, do you see that? It says random enemy.
Yep.
That could be the other hero.
Oh, it could be.
If you play your game right, then you could pick and choose where you want this to go. Pretty close.
Yep.
100% or 50-50. Yeah.
Next up, Emp Operative. 5 mana, 3/3 neutral minion, Battlecry. Destroy a mech. That's going to be useful.
I think so, because we're going to see a lot of mechs that are really big, and it's going to be tough to get through them, even with silence. So destroying a mech outright. I mean, Divine Shield, oh well, I'm just destroying it. It doesn't matter.
I think this is going to be probably a must-have. You
still have to target, so if it has Spell Shield or something like that, it's going to be tough, but yeah.
Okay, next up is the Omega Mind. One of the Omega cards. 2 mana, 2/3 minion for Shaman. Battlecry. If you have 10 mana crystals, your spells have life steal this turn.
Or I didn't mean Spell Shield. I meant Stealth. For Stealth, you can't target it with another card.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. So Omega Mind. Another one of the Omega. This is a neat concept. We talked a little bit about it last week, how if you have 10 or, well, not or more, but if you have 10 mana crystals, then you get to do something a little extra. Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah. Void Analyst. A 2 mana, 2/2 demon for Warlocks. Death Rattle. Give all demons in your hand +1/+1. Yeah, nice.
Let's get those demon Warlock decks back.
Yes, definitely. Seaphorium Bomber. A 5 mana, 5/5 minion. Battlecry. Shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. So how about shuffle 2 of them?
When a card is shuffled, put an extra copy in.
Now, the card art in this is just weird because of her glasses.
Her glasses kind of freak me out. She has... So if you've seen, like, the doctor's glasses that have the microscope-like looking things that slide over, that's
what it looks like, yeah. It's strange.
Yeah, but it also looks like her pupils / I don't know. She has that creepy grin on her face. And again, she is carrying a giant bomb. So
yep. Yeah. Okay, next up is another legendary spell, Luna's Pocket Galaxy. This is the Mage legendary spell. 7 mana. Change the cost of your minions in your deck to 1. This is crazy.
I'm just glad it's not spells. Change the cost of spells in your deck to 1.
True, very true.
I mean, but there are minions out there, man. At 1, that's pretty crazy.
And you could save a coin and get this cast this on turn 6.
Oh yeah.
Wow. And just think about the times when you different cards that we have that allows you to discover spells or randomly choose a spell or puts a random spell in your hand, and this happens and it reduces the cost of the spell, and this happens to pop in your hand no matter sometimes whatever class it is. This is gonna be so powerful. This is crazy. I love this card.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay, Dr. Morrigan, 8 mana, 5/5 legendary Warlock minion, Death Rattle. Swap this with a minion from your deck.
This is interesting.
Yeah, because it puts it back in your hand.
Yeah.
And puts...
No, it puts it back in your deck, so it's swapping with
Sure, you're right, deck. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, back in your deck and brings out a minion from your deck. Gee, I think I should stack my deck with some really good minions, right?
Well, the bad thing is, so let's say you stack it with a couple good minions and you draw those minions before turn 8, then you're kind of out of luck.
Ooh, true.
Because it is turn 8. It's still really interesting, and she has her rose-colored glasses on. I like that. I like that.
Cool. I like this. Okay, Galvanizer. 2 mana, 1/2 mech. Battlecry, reduce the cost of your mechs in your hand by 1.
Yep, and the card art is awesome.
Yes, definitely.
This little guy. I'll play this little guy just because he's cute and he's awesome.
Okay, Druid. No, I'm sorry, a Shaman's legendary spell, the Stormbringer. Transform your minions into random legendary minions for 7 cost.
This is fun guaranteed. Yeah.
Well, it is choosing random legendary, so it could be 5.
Lord Walker chose.
Or I was thinking Nat Bagels. Yep.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, you could get all kinds of good stuff. It could be.
Or you could do 7 Malagoses.
Or 7 Deathwings and
7 Deathwing. Well, I mean that's
a
unless
lot
it's the
of
Death
damage.
Rattle Deathwing. Yeah.
Who knows? Crazy stuff. Okay.
Cool stuff.
Prismatic Lens, Druid spell, 4 mana, draw a minion and the spell from your deck, swap at their costs. This is kind of a cool idea.
This is the Paladin, not Druid.
Sorry, Paladin. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
minion and a spell.
That's cool.
Yeah, this could be crazy. So you put high cost minions and low cost spells. So maybe put a bunch of secrets in your deck and a bunch of high cost, and you draw them, and now your minions cost 1 because you had only secrets.
Right.
So or vice versa. You could
true
high cost spells and low. This is really neat because we're seeing more of this with the past couple of expansions where they're kind of saying, okay, try building your deck with this in mind. Where you got to build your deck a certain way. Of course, odd and even. And then we had way back with Mean Streets, you had the families. Build your deck, around, this buffing your hand. Doing things like that. I like that. That's pretty cool. So these cards are neat. I like that they put these in here.
Well, now it's a Dino Matic warrior card. 5 mana, 3/4 mech, Battlecry, deal 5 damage, randomly split among all minions except mechs.
Interesting.
This is cool.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with all the mechs you're going to be playing. It's going to allow you to keep your cards alive while attacking your opponent's minions if they're not playing mechs.
I think Rez was talking. No, I know he was talking about making a mech warrior. This will fit right in.
Sure it will. Well, here's a neutral mech. 3 mana, 1/5 mech. Bronze Gatekeeper. Magnetic with Taunt.
There's that magnetic. So if you watch the reveal, the way magnetic animation works, it's really, really neat. There's like a streak of electricity when you're hovering it to what would be the left of the other mech minion. It's pretty neat stuff. I like it.
Okay, next up is one of the most unusual and unexpected cards I think we have in this expansion, Skaterbot. 1 mana, 1/1 mech with Magnetic and Rush. Dude, he's on a skateboard with rockets.
That's a rocket skateboard, but he's wearing it. So proud of him. He actually looks like a chimp.
Yes.
A blue chimp.
This is so out. It just seems weird.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Oh well.
Yeah. But I mean, one mana, Magnetic and Rush. So you just tap that to another minion, and there you go.
Okay, Floop's Glorious Gloop. Druid, legendary.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Floop's Glorious Gloop.
Wow. Okay.
It's a legendary spell for druids. 1 mana whenever a minion dies this turn, gain 1 mana crystal this turn only.
Okay. All right.
So sacrifice your board to continue casting spells.
Yeah.
Or getting minions and all, like getting mana going. So, yeah.
This is interesting. Whenever a minion dies this turn, gain 1 mana crystal this turn only. So you play all your wisps, run them into something. We'll play this and then run them into something, and you just get all. Yeah, this is neat. I like it. Finding new ways for druids to gain mana. I think that's Team 5's job.
New ways to sacrifice your minions.
Yeah.
Okay, next up is the Coppertail Impostor. 4 mana, 4/4 mech. Battlecry gains stealth until your next turn.
This is a neat card. I like this.
I love the card art. Although it's kind of blurry in the images that were available.
He's stealth, dude.
Yeah. Except I've seen a version of it that was much smaller that it was a lot clearer. But it's like a ninja squirrel.
Yep, he is a ninja squirrel.
Okay, next up is a druid card, Tending Tauren. 6 mana, 3/4 minion. Choose one. Give your other minions +1/+1, or summon 2 2/2 treants.
There we go.
Good.
This is a card I will be playing.
Mm-hmm.
Here lately, I've been playing all druid, trying to get my golden, and this is going to be a card I'm going to experiment. But I like the choice.
Okay, Paladin spell, or a Paladin mech. And I'm glad to see that an egg is still in this expansion.
Yes, they're going with every expansion, there has to be an egg.
Mechano Egg. 5 mana, 0/5 mech. Death Rattle. Summon an 8/8 Robosaur. Yeah, this is the egg you do not want to crack open.
So let's say you're playing Rogue and you're playing Thief Rogue, which there's quite a few spells that are still, steal cards from your opponent. So you steal this, and then you have the card that triggers a Death Rattle twice, or triggers a Death Rattle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
steal this as
That's all she wrote.
8/8 Robosaur. I want to see the Robosaur, but it's gonna be sweet.
Robosaur. So you are Hearthstone. Sorry.
Well, I didn't mean right now.
Trying to see if they actually have it in on Hearthstone.
They might.
Hearthstone sometimes. Yes, they do.
There it is, Robosaur. Awesome.
Real quickly, I will Robosaur. I will throw the card in this slide so you can see it right now live on your.
Okay. There we are, Robosaur.
Right there.
And there it is, Robosaur. Wow, he is cool. He's a red T-Rex.
Yeah, he is.
Neat. I like it.
Robosaur. He's an 8 cost.
All right.
8/8 mech.
Yep.
Okay, next up we have Glowtron. 1 mana, 1/3 mech with Magnetic.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Yep.
Next up is the Weapons Project. It's one of the project spells, Warrior, 2 mana. Each player equips a 2/3 weapon and gains 6 armor.
Yeah, you play this with an ooze or something to destroy your opponent's weapon. Or if they have a really powerful weapon, you play this to get rid of their weapon and replace it with a 2/3.
Good thought.
Which 2/3 weapon isn't too bad. Again, all the project cards are projects for you and your opponent. You share these projects. So, sharing is caring, even in Hearthstone.
And of course, it's a card you play with when you have the ability to work with that advantage and knowing that your opponent probably has no idea how to play with that advantage, or it doesn't favor them in a way. So,
correct.
But it could favor them if they were in that position to have it help. So, Priest spell, Spirit Bomb, 3 mana. Choose a minion with the lowest attack, deal damage equal to its health to all minions. And the greatest part is that it says choose a minion with the lowest attack.
Yeah, that's yours, that's opponents. Let's say you have a couple minions that all are 2 and above, and there happens to be a couple that are 2. Then you can choose one of those to destroy it.
Well, also, what if your
or deal damage?
Somebody has a 0/8 minion on the board, or 1/8 minion on the board, because the lowest attack and does damage equal to its health. Yeah.
Oh, it deals. Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is crazy town.
Yeah, it is.
Because you can make big health minions in Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Cool stuff.
Crystallizer, 1 mana, 1/3 minion, battlecry, deal 5 damage to your hero and gain 5 armor. So I see this more as you're exchanging health for armor with a character who can heal themselves. So you can
Here's what I'm thinking.
heal yourself back up, and you have 5 armor.
Yeah, Warlock has a lot of cards that you can get benefits from if you do damage to yourself.
Yep.
So essentially, this is deal 5 damage, heal 5 damage to yourself.
Yep.
So you're doing the damage, but it's not hurting you at all because you're just gaining it in armor. And I like that. This is neat. This is going to help out Warlocks a little bit.
Well, speaking of Warlocks, we have another Soulbuster. 3 mana, 1/5 demon. Battlecry, gain +1 attack for each damage your hero has taken this turn.
Yeah, I've seen this card in play,
and with that card before, that
pretty
means
cool.
You get 5 extra attack right here.
Yeah, this is definitely neat. Yeah, you can take a lot of damage as a Warlock.
On turn 4, turn 4, this can be a 6/5 minion.
Oh yeah, I don't see that as a problem.
Okay, Soul Infusion, Warlock spell, 1 mana. Give the leftmost minion in your hand +2/+2.
This is neat.
Yeah.
This is gonna go good in your Warlock minion zoo style deck.
Doubling Imp, Warlock card, 3 mana, 2/2 demon. Battlecry, summon a copy of this minion.
Yeah, and if it happened to be your most minion when you played Soul Infusion, now for 3 mana, you get 2 4/4 demons.
Nice.
For 3 mana.
It works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Harbinger Celestia. The neutral legendary. 4 mana, 5/6 minion. Stealth. After your opponent plays a minion, become a copy of it.
This is really crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Because it could go really bad, could go crazy good. Right? Yeah.
The problem is you put that decision in your opponent's hands.
You do. So you play this and they're like, whoa, okay. So I can't play my really good minion right now. So I'll play a really small minion that has a negative effect for if it's on your side of the board. Yeah, you could really screw with somebody with this legendary.
What this would work better with is if the stealth mechanic made the minion on the board unrecognizable by your opponent. So maybe there's a fog instead of stealth. A fog effect.
Oh, man. Can you imagine if they made a mechanic like that. Like Cover of Darkness. So you play a minion and it has Cover of Darkness.
Ooh, yeah.
So
you don't know what it is.
it's on the board. Yeah, you don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. That would be awesome. That would be cool because then your opponent's like, oh man, what is that? Okay, he played it, and they know the mana cost because they could see how much you paid. But they'd be like, oh man, who is that?
Or what if you had like 5 cards that had that ability, and they were neutrals, all of them neutrals, and then that way, it could be one of 5 cards, and it's one of these 5 cards. Is it Harbinger Celestia, where I'm going to play this and it's going to turn into this card, or is it this other card that doesn't affect, but it's very similar, does something different? Yeah. That'd be cool.
They should change stealth to be that, because then it would be so many cards that we wouldn't be able to guess.
So instead of Cover of Darkness, by the way, Blizzard, you need to name it Legend of Darkness.
Legend of Darkness.
So just
there you go.
We'll let you use that idea. Thanks.
I like it.
Okay, test subject. Priest's minion. 1 mana, 0/2 minion. Death Rattle, return any spells you cast on this minion to your hand. Nice. As long as you'll have your hand full of cards when this happens.
That would be bad, because it just disappears. This guy creeps me out.
Yes, he does. Yes. Well, maybe he'll creep you out less when he has extra arms. A 3 mana spell for priest, extra arms, give a minion +2/+2, add more arms to your hand. That gives +2/+2. So this is kind of like an echo spell.
This is. I really like it. So what's the more arms spell? Does that make another card?
I would wager that it does not.
It ends there, right?
It ends there. So it's
there's no inception where it just keeps going like an echo card.
Right. More arms is give a minion +2/+2.
Yeah, pretty cool. This is
there is
really interesting.
There is
so more arms is also 3, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
So for 6 mana, you can give a minion or a couple minions that +2/+2.
It's a 3 mana, yes.
Neat. I like it. That's really cool.
More arms. Okay, next up is Astral Rift. A 2 mana mage spell, add 2 random minions to your hand. I like it.
This is interesting. Any minions.
Any minions.
Just Millhouse Mana Storm and
Uncle Tony.
Yeah, we'll go with Antonitis.
Okay, next up is a Hunter's minion, Necromechanic.
Oh yes.
5 mana 3/6. 5 mana 3/6, your death rattles trigger twice.
This is up there.
Why do I think you like this?
So this is one that you would want to give Legend of Darkness to.
Yes.
You give Legend of Darkness to this, or if it has Legend of Darkness, then you play it. They don't know it's on the board. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Man.
Well, actually, so you'd have your Death Rattle minions on the board. Then you would play Necromechanic the next turn, run your Death Rattle minions into death. And yeah. So anyway, yeah, that card. I like it.
Yes. Next up is Research Project, a 2 mana mage spell. Each player draws 2 cards.
Again, with the projects, we always share.
That's right.
I like it. Good stuff. This is Cold Light Oracle's gone. He is now in Wild in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
So we've replaced him with a Mage card because Cold was your 3 mana 2/2 Murloc that each player draws 2 cards. And that was a neutral. So this is Mage only.
Mm-hmm. Okay, legendary card for Hunters. 8 mana Flark's Boomzooka. Summon 3 minions from your deck. They attack enemy minions and then die.
Worst card ever.
What?
I'm kidding. This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. This is, yeah.
The card art is awesome.
Well, the thing is, you play this, and then you can bring, your minion, your beasts that died earlier this game back to life.
But for a moment.
What do you mean for a moment?
No, you can't bring these back to life. Okay, summon 3 minions from your deck.
They die. So the next turn you play a bomb.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
Death rattle is summon a beast that died this game.
Got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then if you're playing death rattle minions, guess what? They're doing so they attack.
They're getting work
minions
all day long.
Yeah. So what if maybe they do die by attacking, or maybe they don't? Either way, their death rattle's triggering at the end of the turn. It's win-win and win. 3 minions winning. Yep. And you get awesome card art. Look at that guy.
Yes.
Incredible. Yeah.
All the ropes it took to strap him to that bazooka.
He doesn't.
And he's not happy.
He's just hanging on, dude. He loves it. He's having a good time.
Okay. I love the name of this card. It's a hunter card, 2 mana spell, Goblin Prank. Give a friend.
Do you remember the show Double Dare?
Yes. So he's being slimed.
Yeah.
Give a friendly minion +3/+3 and rush. It dies at the end of the turn.
Well, nobody died on Double Dare that I know of. So, but this guy is getting slimed, and it's pretty gruesome. Like, now that I look at it, he's not having a good time.
No, he's not.
No, this isn't Double Dare at all. This is actually really bad prank, and he's gonna die.
Yes, he is.
This card makes me sad now. This is Hunter, though, dude. So you got your death rattle, guys. Give it +3/+3 rush. Guess what? The death rattle's triggering, whether it's dead or not. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yeah, Goblin Prank. Success.
Next is Venomizer, 2 mana 2/2 mech, magnetic poisonous for hunters.
Look at that guy. He's got a crossbow for an arm. Mm-hmm. He's got 2 crossbows for both arms. Wonder if his feet are crossbow. That would be pretty.
Moving on, Topsy-Turvy, 0 cost spell for priest. Swap a minion's attack and health.
As if crossbows for hands and feet weren't enough, we're going to name a card Topsy-Turvy. Wow. Yeah. 0, dude.
Right?
This is
insane.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. This is going to help. It's going to help Priest. Because Priest doesn't help. But it's cool.
Because Priest needs help, right?
Okay. All right.
Okay. 6 mana neutral mech minion, 5/1 mech. Spark Drill. It's a rush. Death Rattle. Add 2 1/1 sparks with rush to your hand.
This is crazy. So the card art is actually one of the sparks driving a robot. So when it dies, when its Death Rattle triggers, 2 sparks go in your hand.
Yep.
And you can just toss them on the board for, I'd imagine they're probably 1 mana 1/1s with rush. Yeah. I like the sparks. Maybe we'll have a spark deck.
Right.
It'll be a elemental mech shaman spark deck.
Yep. Speaking of shaman, elementary reaction. 2 mana, draw a card. Copy it if you played an elemental last turn.
There we go. Very cool. He looks like a transformer.
Okay.
Or one of those dudes from Pacific Rim.
Okay. Anyways, Warlock spell, Ectomancy. Ectomancy is a 6 mana. Summon copies of all the demons you control.
Oh my gosh. I don't have enough room.
You just have to have 3. 3 big demons.
So what if you have 2 Doom Guards and a Void Daddy? And you play this. Now you have
4 Doom Guards and 2 Doom
4
Daddies.
Doom Guards. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is going to be crazy.
Warlock's so much fun.
Okay, another warrior spell, 2 mana, Rocket Boots. Give a minion rush, draw a card.
I do like the Rocket Boots. I like it.
Yeah.
Give them rush, draw a card. Yes. Cool stuff.
Whirly.
Yeah, warriors need to draw cards.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think so. Yeah, they need that.
Whirly Glider. 2 mana, 2/1 minion. Battlecry. Summon a 0/2 Goblin Bomb.
The Goblin Bombs are really cool. I like them a lot. This card art's interesting. Her face is really, really cartoony. Is that just me, or does it seem a little extravagant?
That's fine.
Maybe I'm just okay. All right.
Although the raccoon under her in her pouch is a little stressed out.
And he also has a frowny.
Yeah, he looks a little freaked out.
He is very freaked out.
Raccoon or a monkey or something. I'm not sure what it is.
No, it's definitely it's a trash panda.
Yay, got Trash Panda in the show. Okay, Unpowered Mauler. 2 mana, 2/4 mech. Can only attack if you cast a spell this turn. Because it's unpowered. It needs your power to be able to attack. And its power comes from spells.
Power.
That's cool. That could be very
cool.
easy to do.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Toxicologist. 2 mana, 2/2 minion. Battlecry. Give your weapon +1 attack.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley.
No. Steel Rager. Gotta have the Steel Rager in this. 4 mana, 5/1 mech with Rush.
Yeah. We gotta have one Rager.
Yep.
In each expansion. So yeah, gotta have the Rager, gotta have the egg. If you have an egg and you have a Rager, expansion's done. Ready. Ship it out.
Spring Rocket. 3 mana, 2/1 mech. Battlecry. Deal 2 damage. Neutral.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is cool because it's a neutral card.
Yeah, I like the Spring Rocket. And it's a mech, too. So
yep.
That's good stuff.
Spark Engine. 2/1 mech minion for 2. Battlecry. Add a 1/1 spark with Rush to your hand.
Dude, all the sparks.
Yep.
All the sparks. This is neat.
Although
like
that spark looks like he's crammed into that little thing, but...
Yeah. Maybe during the battle cry, he jumps out into your hand. I think that's what happened.
Rusty Recycler. 5 mana, 2/6 mech. Taunt and Lifesteal.
Johnny 5 is alive. Dude, doesn't it look like Johnny 5?
Yes.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So much. Yes. That's 80s, right?
Yep.
1980s? Yeah. Johnny 5.
Piloted Reaper. 4 mana, 4/3 mech. Death Rattle. Summon a random minion from your hand that costs 2 or less.
This is interesting.
Of course it is.
You could do some crazy stuff.
You could do a lot of neat stuff with that. To be determined. Science.
Yeah.
Experiments.
I like it.
Microtech Controller. 3 mana, 2/1 minion. Battlecry. Summon 2 1/1 microbots.
She is very, very concentrated. Look at her face. This card art. She is very concerned about those microbots.
Something's wrong with her face.
She has a serious dude.
No, there's something wrong with her. It's the proportions.
Well,
Something's
okay,
wrong.
so you know
I know what it is. Her eyes are on a plane that doesn't match the rest of her face.
Yeah. Well, you know when you concentrate, you screw up your face.
Oh,
so you're like,
interesting. Your eyes didn't move. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
I think that's what's
This has got to be one of the coolest ones. Mecharoo.
Yes, I love this.
1/1 mech. Death Rattle. Summon a 1/1 Joey bot.
Yeah. So kangaroos. This is, if you look at the card art, it's a kangaroo with a baby kangaroo in its pouch, also known as a Joey. This is really neat, a Joey bot. This is cool.
I wonder if they have the card art. Yes, they do. Okay.
The Joey bot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
Oh my goodness.
Very cool.
Yes,
Yeah,
hold on.
neat.
Joey bot coming.
So many mechs.
Joey bot incoming into the slide here for you.
So there we could have a pogo, a rogue pogo deck, and you could have your Mecharoo and your Joey bot in it.
Look at the
Clear
Joey.
mecha room.
Look at the Joey
Yeah.
bot.
Yeah, super cool. That is super cool. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay, next up, Loose Specimen. 5 mana, 6/6 beast. Battlecry deals 6 damage, randomly split among other friendly minions.
Yeah, that guy's he's a
So you play this when you don't have anybody on the board,
I would think so, yeah.
or if you have two, everybody get in here's on the board.
Oh, you're talking about Wild with the Grim Patrons
Yep.
from Black Rock Mountain. Black Rock Mountain. Yeah, Grim Patron.
Yeah.
There you go. I think you got it, dude. Play this in Wild. Yeah.
Kaboom Bot. 3 mana, 2/2 mech. Death Rattle deal 4 damage to a random enemy minion. That dude, you know who that looks like? Dark.
Darth Vader?
No.
Dark Helmet.
No. It's from Super Smash Brothers.
Never heard of it.
Dark
Boy. Dark Robot.
Oh, well, he's just one
Dark.
of the. He's one of the.
Face?
What is his name?
Dark.
Anyways, I think it's
Robe.
Dark. He was the one I liked the best.
Damien Dark?
No.
Well,
Oh,
fell.
it's gonna drive me nuts. Full roster. Let's get real quick. I'll tell you what it is. It's Meta Knight. That's who it is. Yeah.
still don't know.
Okay. Meta Knight.
Yay. Somebody out there knows, and they're so happy right now. Yes, Vestidius knows Mennonite. Meta Knight.
Meta Knight.
The Meta Knight. Okay. Someone out there is very excited that you mentioned Meta Knight on the show tonight. And that person is very happy. Good job, Vestidius.
Okay, so let me just share the image with you. I'll just send it to you via Discord, and you can look at it.
Oh,
and
you're showing me the Meta Knight.
yes, I'm showing you the Meta Knight.
Oh, okay.
See?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Same boots, and it's a circle sphere. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was my favorite.
Sure.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Hollowmancer, 5 mana, 3/3 minion. After your opponent plays a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it.
Again,
Yes.
you know what I'm gonna say. If it was in the game, this card would have it. Because,
Yes.
Oh, so cool. So
Yes. Yes.
So you could keep playing these in like maybe Thief Priest. You play these cards that like copy, your opponent's minions when they play them, and they're like, oh man, I can't play that card yet because he'll copy it. I can't play that card yet
Yep.
because he'll copy it. You
Yep.
could just keep your opponent from playing cards because
You would
know
copy
you're
it.
gonna copy it.
That's right.
Yep. Thief Priest. Love it.
How about the Electrorite? A 3 mana, 3/3 minion battle cry. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, gain +1/+1.
So there's an old horror movie, and it's one where a doll comes alive. Chucky. This this face on this thing creeps me out because it looks like Chucky.
Oh boy.
So what's up with the spells that cost 5 or more? We've seen a lot of cards that say, draw a card that's 5 or more. Get a random card that's 5 or more. Like, what's up with that?
Maybe you're trying to balance out because there are a lot of cards that are smaller than 5.
Yeah, interesting.
In this expansion, so. Well, this one's not. The damaged Stego Tron, 6 mana, 5/12 mech with Taunt, Battlecry, deals 6 damage to this minion.
Guess what? You're summoning this from your deck. You're not playing it.
Yes.
So the battle cry is not going off, and you are getting a 5/12.
Yep.
Right?
With Taunt.
Yes. So that's happening. Or when you resurrect this guy.
Yep.
So you resurrect him somehow, summon a mech that died this game, or just resurrect. I know it's in wild, but you can still do it. Yeah, because the battle cries don't go off when you summon, only when you play.
Yep.
So yeah.
Cloak Scale Chemist, 2 mana, 1/2 minion, stealth and divine shield. Utility card.
Art's pretty neat.
Yep.
I kind of like that. Yeah, he's cool. That divine shield, that's pretty cool.
Well, how about Bulldozer? The 9 mana 9/7 mech with divine shield.
I'm sorry, did you just call him a bull?
A what?
Bulldozer.
Yeah, I said that.
Did you see? It's actually a bull.
Yes, and it's also a bulldozer.
Yeah. So what do we want to call this card? It's like a bull, and it has big horns, and it kind of, it's a big mech. Well, let's. I can't think of a name. Just call it Bulldozer. There we go.
Well, what about Brainstormer? The 3 mana 3/1 minion with Battlecry, gain +1 health for each spell in your hand.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So I have a priest deck that has Dragon Soul, where I play a lot of spells, and my hand is like filled with spells.
Yep.
Yeah, coin this out on turn 2. Yeah.
That would be nice. Okay, next up is the Bomb Toss, a 2 mana spell for hunters, deal 2 damage, summon a 0/2 Goblin Bomb.
I think we played this at my family reunion one year. It's the last time we had a family reunion.
And that the Goblin Bomb is a death rattle that deals 2 damage to the enemy hero.
Yes, that's right. To the enemy hero.
Yep.
Not random. To the enemy hero. Goblin Bomb.
And then the neutral version that has a Goblin Bomb on it is the Explodinator. 4 mana 3/2 mech is Battlecry, summon 2 0/2 Goblin Bombs.
I'm going to make a Goblin Bomb deck.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
Hunter Goblin Bomb deck. Doing it. Yep.
Okay, well here, for hunters, you get a secret plan. Discover a secret for 1 cost.
Something's wrong with that guy.
The lipstick.
There you go. I was looking at him and I'm like, something's not right. I feel bad. I like this card. This is a pretty cool card because you're playing maybe a secret hunter, and unfortunately you don't draw your secrets enough. You can draw.
But you only discover them though if you put the lipstick on.
But oh my gosh. Dude, I can't stop looking at the lips on this card art. What is going on? Why did they do that? And is the end of his nose also like he's a goblin, so he has green skin. For those of you that can't see it,
I think
even his goggles are green, but the end of his nose and his lips are flesh colored.
It's almost as if he's got a gold tip on his nose and his ears, like jewelry.
What's on his lips though?
He's actually holding a slice of tomato in his mouth.
Okay.
That's what it is. Or it's his tongue. Candy wax lips.
That's it.
That's
it. Happy Halloween. Oh my gosh.
Okay, moving on. Okay. Glowstone Technician, 6 mana, 3/4. Battlecry, give all minions in your hand +2/+2. That's nuts.
Yeah, in wild, so you know, I mentioned Mean Streets of Gadget Zan before.
I thought of that.
Yeah, and you've got your hand buff deck. There you go. This guy, and I tell you what, this guy's got some sweet hair.
Yeah, he's
got the pompadour going on.
He could be in Mean Streets.
Dude, goblins do it right, man. Goblins do it right.
Okay, the Violet Haze.
This guy doesn't have candy wax lips.
This is Rogue Violet Haze. 3 mana, add 2 random death rattle cards to your hand. Yeah, all day.
Dude, this chick, she's just slugging back that elixir. It is all over her face. Is it me or is the card arts? Are we?
Oh, you're talking. You skipped over to the Crazed Chemist.
Oh, did I? Did I? Okay, yeah. I did. I skipped one. I'm sorry.
But yes,
it's getting towards the end of the review, or not even a review, just looking at them, and I'm getting I'm getting punchy and excited.
Right.
And the cards seem to be getting more outlandish with their art. Yeah, Violet Haze. Add 2 random Death Rattle cards to your hand. This is Rogue.
Yep.
So we've got a little bit of the Death Rattle Rogue going on, which
yeah.
you know, again, I like. I like it a lot.
And then you get the Crazed
cool
Chemist. 5 mana, 4/4
There we
minion. Combo, give a friendly minion +4 attack.
I apologize. That was also a Rogue card, Rogue Minion. This is the one I was talking about. She's got an elixir in her hand, and she's got that blue elixir just running all over her face, and her eyes are glowing blue.
I have to say, I think the artwork in this one is a little not quite par.
Her eyes are creeping me out.
Anyways, moving on. Olivia Newton-John with Frost Gatorade.
There we go. Rez figured it out.
Okay, last one. 0 cost spell for Shaman. Beakered Lightning. Deal 1 damage to all minions. Overload 2. Interesting. A 0 cost card overloading for 2.
Yeah. But it's 1 damage to all minions.
Yes.
So, you know. Dude, I feel bad because every expansion I'm like, oh, these cards are awesome. This is going to be insane. And it always ends up being awesome and insane. But I keep saying that for each expansion.
Well, that's because they keep taking the notch a little higher.
Well, I almost feel like these are a little bit more insane than we've seen in the past. Like a little bit more OP, right? And it could be the legendary spells. I feel like they're putting a lot more fun guaranteed cards in, which I really like.
Well, take a look again at the logo for this expansion, the Boomsday Project. It is over the top. It is exciting. It is a little crazy. It describes this expansion perfectly.
I'm going through. I want to. Johnny 5 is alive. I want to. Oh yeah, that's so weird. His candy lips. I can't stop looking at it. It's like a train wreck.
Oh my. Well, let's wrap up because we are way over.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So that wraps up all the cards that were revealed. At least I think we did. There were a lot of cards. Next week.
Okay, so we already talked about it. Oh,
I was gonna say
next week.
The expansion will be live when we get on to talk, and it's our 200th episode. And we're not sure exactly how it's going to work yet. We're still trying to work out the details. So,
yeah. And I said this earlier before we started recording to the people in Twitch. If you are listening and it's prior to the 9th. Is that right? August 9th.
Yep.
If you're listening to us, it's before 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the 9th. Tweet at us, email us, text us if you'd like us to say anything on the show, and we will, because we'll be doing a bunch of shout outs, doing all kind of stuff, talking about the cards, and then we'll be doing pack openings. So tell us your favorite cards, dude. You know, we're a community-based podcast. We're here for fun. So send us all your fun, and we'll talk about your fun, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I still think I would sit here and talk to myself about Hearthstone.
Yes, you would.
Know,
no, you do it with Rez.
There we go. But if it wasn't for you guys, we actually couldn't do the show because, you know, it does cost a little bit. So, give us some fun, and we'll talk about it next week. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Well,
next week will be fun, guaranteed, because of you guys.
Yeah, one way or the other, that's for sure. We're gonna force it.
Yeah.
So if you want to comment, send us info. You can tweet us at LOTI Podcast or at XCMTB Gamer for Espo directly, and go to the website legendoftheinnkeeper.com to do comments or send us an email at info@legendoftheinnkeeper.com.
3 shout outs this week.
Okay, go for it.
First 2 are to Ringo and Iron Piper for donating, and this is why I surpassed you in gold.
Oh.
Right? Earlier I said, I got you in gold, I'm doing great, but I kind of cheated.
Yep.
Because, and it wasn't my doing. They asked me.
That's fair.
They said, hey, you know, do you want to do a friendly duel and get 80 gold? And I said yes. So shout out to Ringo and Iron Piper for doing that. Thank you for helping me surpass Vestidius in gold collection. And of course, our legendary patron shout out, Deadpool.
Nice.
Thank you, Deadpool, for supporting us
and Deadpool
helping make it awesome.
The rewards are coming next week.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So
there we go. Frost, Gatorade, Olivia Newton-John.
Yes.
I can't get that out of my head.
No. I'm sending him some candy wax lips.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay.
And, good job, team.
I might actually do that.
You might send him candy wax lips. I love it. Oh, I love it. Do it. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. All right.
Candy wax lips.
Yeah. All right. If anybody wants to join us, yes, I agree. GG. Good job, team. Thank you. I'm going to type. This might take me a while. Good job, team. There we go. I hit a couple extra keys, but okay. Awesome. Oh, I didn't see that. Augmented darkness. Yeah, Rez. I think you can do it. Definitely. Oh, Dino size. I know what he's talking about. Making Dino size. Play a bunch of minions that cost 1. And then you swap them for 5 mana and make Dino size cost 1. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yep. Time for BB. Big brother. Candy wax lips. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I found them on sale somewhere. They're 99 cents plus $107 for shipping.
Because they cryogenically freeze them so they'll last. Oh, Rez, I'll check my text messages. Rez said he was LOLing when I was mocking your what was it? The dark boy, dark face.
Yes.
Yeah. Where I've seen that before though. Where would I
Meta
seen
Knight?
Meta Knight?
He's a Nintendo character.
Okay, that's where I've seen him before. Nintendo. Okay. Yeah, that's
Meta
funny.
Knight. Let me see if he's in anything else. I just know him from he's from Kirby's Adventure. That was the first one.
Okay. Yeah, he looks like Kirby.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a Kirby opponent, I guess.
Very cool.
Oh. Yeah, I just always played him in
Meta Knight. Okay. All right.
He was in Kirby's Adventure as an ally of King DDD. Kirby Squeak Squad. Yeah, he was in all the Kirby games.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to get into Battle.net. And are you going to stream us playing WoW or?
Doubt it.